Hello, today I'm going to update project NaraBela. There she is, nice and naked. Been working on this car, as you can see. Downloaded this pack and been putting it together piece by piece. So at the moment we've got a few cool features going on. Although I can't show you everything without fixing stuff right now. So we got the doors and all of that opening in game, using the camera of the player. So it's all pretty cool. You got the other door, got the bonnet. So it does it by using these hinge mounts and the script here. This hinge mount script by picking one of the axes and just filling in a couple options. The rest is mainly outputs. And what that allows you to do is the camera detects that it's got a hinge and that it's allowed to move it to a certain angle. So in game you can have things like doors, all sorts of cool funky shit like that happening. Machines that have bits that move on buttons and commands and cool stuff like that. So it's implementation for a building system. Right now that's just showing you some bits rotating, so that doesn't really show much. What we're going to do at the moment is we're going to look at the gearbox system that I've been building, and we'll just get these extra parts out of the way so that see then. Rightio, so underneath the car we've got running parts, the wheel hubs, we've got an engine, a flywheel, a pressure plate, a gearbox, a drive shaft, then the differential and the right output and the left output. So let's hit play and hope that everything works as usual. Right, so it's just the scene in the car, so we're not using the screen. That's mainly for test driving it, which we haven't quite got to yet. So number one, we should be able to have a look at the engine should be spinning, the flywheel should be spinning, and if we hold the clutch in, we should be able to watch the flywheel's output rotation come to a halt. And pretty cool, eh? So we go to the gearbox and let's put it in first gear. Oh yeah, now we're talking. So the drive shaft's wobbling because I didn't center it properly, but it actually makes it better for seeing that it's spinning, being a circular object. Let's go to gear 2. Let's put some gas on here. We've got our revs over here on the right, so that's revs per second per degree. That means that at 50 frames a second it needs to be putting that much per frame. So it's not just revs per minute, revs per second, then revs per frame. So we should be able to hold the clutch on now and it should just slow down. We should be able to kick the gas, put the clutch back on. So now it's going to take ages to stop spinning because it was going fast. Plus I notice as it goes slower it seems to look like it's going faster, but I suspect that's because when it's faster it's showing less frames. Now this is not meant to go backwards here. It didn't happen, I'll figure that out soon. It's to do with the clutch, I think. So put into reverse. So now we're in reverse and back to neutral and first. third gear or something. So now the next part is to get the wheels connected to the ground and detecting movement across the ground, so it pushes the car instead of just moving the whole object, which should be quite cool. And I did the some steering wheel stuff, but I haven't finished that yet. That was just linking them. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Like, I've kind of trying to build it so the player can just run up, grab the door, open, shut it with the mouse button, whatever, hop in, you know, turn the engine on and drive the car. So I've been trying to build all these pieces so that they're placeable in-game, like a building system. So if you want to put a car together yourself, you know, you can build a frame and add an engine and add a gearbox and add all the mounts and all the parts and stuff. So at the moment, this was working with the mechanics of getting these parts functioning properly, so that they look right and they're working right, and it's resistance through the whole system. So the engine feeds the power down, and every part feeds resistance back up to the engine, which totals at the engine and minuses off its output power. So it actually works quite well, I think, to be honest. Next thing is, you know, I got to put the lights in the car and just tidy up put the tyres on the wheels and all the basic, fix the spoiler. So you can see I had to build it piece by piece. I didn't actually build this car. I downloaded this pack for free, and I've been having quite a lot of fun putting it together. All the scripts, all the running gear, the way I put the car together was all completely my own. As you can see, like here, it comes with these, and they're just one piece. I've actually broken all the wheels down into separate left and right sides, so didn't quite just put it together, but definitely been using the parts and putting them together, that's for sure. So I think it's quite cool. And then I just do a quick video. Next thing, link it up with my gravity system, and then get NaraBela jumping in the car, naked, and going for a drive, painting the car, all of that. So what we're looking at here is the building system. I want to be able to place these parts, you know, just like blocks in Minecraft, but not quite as basic as that, with a bit more, you know, realism going on, but still keeping playability. Rightio, hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.